It doesn't distinguish between people with good zip codes and bad zip codes. It doesn't check your 1040 form. It doesn't affect your job title, your sex, your politics, your religion. It doesn't care about that. But it can really destroy lives. And we need to know more about it so we can save those lives at a younger and younger age.
I would like to say that we're being recognized for just playing our part with Concord, being a part of our community.
We all have problems. We're not perfect either, so we have our good and bad points about everybody in the life too. So give them a chance, hire them, give them a job.
When I bring in an employee with some disabilities, I look at them as a regular employee because they become part of our company. We mold them, and they actually mold us.
Peppers, oh, the peppers right here. Yeah, these already been washed.
I think if more companies, small and large around here, started hiring some people with disabilities, they would realize that they would get qualified people that can do qualified jobs. They would see an uplift in people's morale at work because the people at work realize someone with disabilities, they're working. It makes them feel better because they're kind of helping that person too, because they're teaching them what to do, how to work with them.
Everybody needs a reason in life. Everybody needs a purpose, and without it, you have nothing. I think you're lost.
I understand that every person with disabilities is going to have a certain challenge. You just have to know the person, what they're capable of doing, what their disabilities are, and you have to kind of work around it. Like, if you know someone's loud, you can't have them out front during business hours because they're too loud for customers. So you have them come in early. You work when people aren't, customers aren't there, so they can get their job done and still be a little bit loud because they obviously can't control it. It's not like they're just doing it to do it.
We're hiring a team, whether it is someone with mental illness or someone that isn't. It's the same to us. We find placement. And honestly, we're busy. We're a busy little company. So, we're either going to find out it works or not, but we're going to give them a shot. We're going to let them try because we've seen over the years the value. It doesn't matter about the mental illness. It just matters about the person.
Once you've hired one client from Riverbend and they've done a great job, if you have an opening and another one wants a job, you're definitely willing to, give him or her a chance.
If businesses open up their arms a little bit, it's well worth it. It's worth it.
It's interesting to get an award for doing what you should do. You would do it too. I keep telling people that. They say, oh my God, you've gone above and beyond for Peter. I say, you would do it too. If you saw your kid overdose on a bottle of pills and sit in a hospital bed for 3 days praying for his life, you would be an advocate for your kid too. If you heard the things sometimes that come out of my son's mouth when he tells me about the voices and what they say to him and what they tell him to do, you would roll up your sleeves and help your kid too. You just would. So it's funny to me that I would be recognized for doing what a mother should do. It's an illness just like many other illnesses. Our loved ones need our care and concern. And there's no shame. There's no shame in having a mental illness. There's no shame from having something from here up as opposed to something from here down. It's no different. Someone said to me one day, if you take too much time off from work, you might lose your job. And I said, so? I'll get another job. It's my kid. If my kid needs me to go to appointments with him, that's my priority. A job is a dime a dozen. I get this one kid. I'm going to do what works for him. So that's my philosophy. I got invited to go away for the weekend with a couple of friends, and I said, can't do it. I got to watch this. I got to watch this med change, and that's just what I do. So it's
Yeah,
constant.
yeah,
It's
it
constant.
is.
Yeah, I am a constant set of eyes on my kid, but I freaking adore that kid. So I wasn't thinking like, oh, I didn't get to go away with my girlfriends this weekend. I thought I get to spend the weekend with my guy because I'm going to really keep my eyes on him. And we did. We had the best weekend together. It's never a conversation I'm not willing to have. If I'm half asleep and ready to go to bed or whatever, if somebody wants to talk about mental illness, change direction, Riverbend, I'm your gal. You're gonna hear it from me.
If you had a brother in 1955 who was gay, he didn't tell anybody, you didn't tell anybody. In 2017, you invite people to your brother's wedding. 1955, your mother's clinically depressed. She tells no one, you tell no one. 2017, you tell almost no one. Why is that? It's not right. And so we need to change it. And so everybody needs to step up and not be ashamed. That's how change happens. One person at a time, one story at a time, one family at a time.